Good morning, Bulls, and happy Friday. It's October 18th. I'm Kaylin DeVito.
And I'm Sophie Ward. Welcome back to Bulls Brief. Let's get started with Around the World with Levi.
Hurricane Milton sweeps through Florida. The 300-mile-wide storm affected north and south, starting from the Gulf Coast and going all the way to the Atlantic. Tornadoes formed in front of the storm, moved heavy objects, and caused destruction that the Category 3 winds couldn't on their own. Professional football player Christian Barmore appears in police body cam footage. The cops who stopped him for the car's obscured and expired temporary registration spent 10 minutes coaxing him out of the vehicle. SpaceX's Super Heavy booster flies back to the launch site, where the huge vehicle parks itself in rotating clamps. Starship is getting more practical with every test flight, and the future of this long-awaited system seems bright. U.S. President Joe Biden travels to Germany, arriving late Thursday for an international meeting on the state of Russia's war in Ukraine, their plans for the near future, and the diplomatic situation in the Middle East. The Department of the Treasury intercepts $4 billion of fraud using artificial intelligence. This is not generative AI, but it is machine learning, flagging suspicious transactions between the Treasury and those it serves. B-2 bombers fly to Yemen, targeting Houthi underground storage sites. Secretary of Defense Lloyd J. Austin states that the B-2s and other American forces attacked 5 fortified underground facilities containing weapon components, such as anti-boat missiles, to try and prevent the Houthis from continuing to disrupt commerce. In a follow-up to something we covered in this segment when it began, a Georgia judge has now declared the election reforms in his state intended to address election fraud unconstitutional. After being slated with dedicated Republican officials, the Georgia State Election Board passed a series of controversial rules which gave county officials too much power in the counting of votes. The court injunction states, the U.S. Constitution prohibits the SEB from enacting election rules regarding the election of federal officers. This case was brought against the state of Georgia by the organization Eternal Vigilance Action.
Today's fun fact. Did you know that Outback Steakhouse was created by 4 Americans, none of which had ever been to Australia? Fun fact.
The weather this weekend is predicted to be partly cloudy, with highs of 84 degrees and a low of 64 degrees. This weather should continue into the week with highs in the 80s and highs in the 60s.
I'd say this is much better weather than last week.
Definitely. I mean, we also have a cold front coming in, too. Buy a Candygram through HOSA. They'll be delivered in first period. They're $1 for 3 and 2 for 5.
The Bulls Theater Company is working hard towards their upcoming show, Little Women. The play follows the March sisters as they live their lives through the Civil War while the world is torn by gender, class, and personal tragedy. The show will be on November 21st and 22nd at 6:30 p.m. Be sure to purchase your tickets to what is sure to be a phenomenal show.
Hey, Sophie, aren't you playing Beth in Little Women?
Yeah, aren't you Hannah?
Yes. You can buy the tickets on the Bulls Theater Company Instagram.
We'll be right back after Trend Tracker.
Hey everyone, welcome to Trend Tracker. I'm Caitlin. First, we have some sad news. Liam Payne, the popular singer, tragically passed away after falling from a 3rd-story balcony on the Casera Hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina. This shocking news has left fans and friends heartbroken. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. On a lighter note, actress Alicia Silverstone is making headlines by joining Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons in a new movie called Begonia, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. This alien conspiracy flick has everyone buzzing with excitement. And speaking of buzz, fashion legend Kate Moss surprised everyone at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. At 50 years old, she took the runway by storm alongside her daughter Lila, who is 22. That's it for today's Trend Tracker. Stay tuned for more updates.
For lunch today, our cafeteria is serving buffalo chicken wings, chicken sandwiches, garlic cheese bread, pizza, and grilled chicken Caesar salad. Let's head over to a new edition of Senior Spotlight.
Good morning, Bulls. I'm Jacob Thiers, and today I'm here with
Maya Panagiotakis.
So, you're a senior here at PCHS. What have you done the last 4 years?
I've done chorus for the past 4 years, and I've been in varsity weightlifting for the past 2 years. Now my 3rd year, tryouts on Monday, and lacrosse.
Nice, nice. And what are your plans for after high school?
I want to be an entrepreneur and go to trade school for interior design and hopefully own my own coffee shop one day.
That's awesome, that's awesome. And would you have any advice for any incoming freshmen?
Don't get involved in drama. and just focus on yourself and your studies. So.
Nice. Well, thank you for coming out. Thank you, Bulls.
And here's your Bull Sports Blitz. Going undefeated in the regular season, the girls' golf team prepares for districts in less than 2 weeks. They wrapped up the season with a win against Sebring. Bump, set, spike. The volleyball team wins in the first round of districts. Take a look at their second round score against Lakewood Ranch. The swim team is preparing for their district meet at the end of the month. Swim fast bowls. Cross country will hit the trails this weekend in Northport. Finally, the football team goes to Leonard this Saturday. They're currently 5-1 on the season.
And that's a wrap on another Bulls Brief. If you'd like to see something aired on the news, send us an email at pchstvproduction@gmail.com. Also, check out our Instagram at pchsproductions for content behind the scenes.
If you missed the show, head to our YouTube page, like, and subscribe to see all things happening around campus. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time, and as always, go Bulls!